There's a big difference between the hearing aids today and I would say even probably up to 4 years ago. There's typically four levels of technology with most manufacturers, from a premium end down to an essential end. And what they do is they take away functions as far as hearing in crowded situations mostly. She had that mid-level hearing aid, and so when I fit loaners on my patients, they're always the premium products. And so I put that product on her, and even after I got her repair back, we couldn't fit it for a while because they were out of town or whatever the deal was. And when I put her old hearing aids back on her, she noticed a huge difference as far as hearing in competing noisy environments. Really, anything you can do on Bluetooth, you can do through your hearing aids. So hitting on the volume button, it'll accept a phone call or it can reject a phone call, and then that patient is actually hearing the phone conversation through both hearing aids, which is incredible. So they're hearing binaurally instead of monaurally. We got to remember that digital technology did not come around until 96, 97. Before that, we had programmable hearing aids. Before that, analog. And analog just amplified or you didn't. Digital technology is better than, say, the programmable or the analog. Is that hearing aid's thinking at over 1,000 times per second, trying to figure out what environment it's in. What's the signal to noise ratio? There's a difference between being in a car and trying to have a conversation versus you and I having a conversation in a quiet area. And so that digital hearing aid, which is thinking so quickly and trying to figure out the environment it's in, is giving the user the ability not to have to work so hard to hear. You know, the hearing is coming more naturally to that patient, where they're not fatigued at the end of the day. The statistic is that it takes a patient on average 7 to 10 years after a hearing loss has been identified to actually get hearing aids. The technology is there. It's going to improve your life. It's going to make you a much happier person. You're going to be more involved and active. So I see nothing but positives by at least giving it a try, especially if you've got a trial period in which you can use them. So why not?